Lions TV post-match analysis of the game that's just finished. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Millwall 0. I mean, you can look at it as a good point, or you can look at it like I do and think it's 2 points dropped. I saw nothing that of what we played against Norwich the other day. It's just, I don't know, I can't work it out. Sometimes I feel like Rowett does too much homework. Like he every single game is set up differently, and you're not ever going to get a consistent run of games if you're changing it all the time. I'd rather consistently lose, then change it, or consistently win and not have to change it. But we seem to keep swapping and changing, and it can't be because people need to come in and out because they need to be rested. Because I think it was Dan that put online. It was 3 years ago today that Jake Cooper last missed a match. So you can't. I can't be having that. We sat back horrendously today and allowed Sheffield Wednesday to take their chances. The same as what we did against Huddersfield. That time we got found out. Luckily today we didn't get found out. And that is a lucky draw for us for the way we played. A lucky draw. Like I say, against Huddersfield we got found out and they ended up putting their chances away. Luckily today Sheffield Wednesday couldn't. In fact, actually, do you know what? Scrap that. And I know I'd sort of slagged him off in the last game, but that's because not in the last game, the game before. That's because he made an absolute howler of a mistake. The reason why we keep clean sheets is not because of our defence. It's because of Bartosz Białkowski. What an absolute gem he was today. Jordan Archer in goal, we would have lost that game 3-4-0. Definitely. So the reason why we're not looking as crap as what we're actually playing is because of Bart in goal. Up front, again, as we say, we've got absolutely nothing to offer up front. It's becoming boring. Matt Smith pretty much had an easy header on goal, and for some reason it went more towards the corner flag than what it did the goal. We've just got no options. I think he was right to bring Jed off. I genuinely feel like we need to have a couple of games without Jed and try and work something out where he is not our spine of the team going forward, because when Jed has an off game, the whole team has an off game. We need to have a plan B and a plan C. And unfortunately, we just have plan Jed Wallace at the moment. And if that don't work, we're in trouble. So I'd like to see Jed have a couple of games off and then see how we get on there. Look, I think the international break is great for us right now. I think Rowett really needs to sit down, work out his best team. Hopefully Parrott's going to be back. I don't know whether Parrott will be our answer. I've already said that, but we haven't really got much choice. Me personally, for the amount of long balls that we didn't create going up top and the amount of set pieces that we didn't have, why Matt Smith started today, I do not know. And I would have rather have had Dabbod up front today. Bradshaw for me is past it. I wouldn't have Bradshaw in the team ever again. But for some reason, John Daddy Budvarsson, I'd like to give him a chance in this type of situation. And at this moment in time, I reckon he is our best hope, other than Matt Smith. So you've got Matt Smith, Dadbod, and Bradshaw. And for me, I'd rather have Dadbod up there than anybody else. But look, into the international break. If we can take the positives out of it, Bart had a great game. Defensively, we're okay. Midfield, I don't know about everybody else, but I felt like midfield was non-existent today. I think Ryan Wood's got on the ball all right for the first 20 minutes, but didn't hear much of him. Also didn't hear much of Leonard. I know he had a couple of shots on in the first half, but other than that, he went quiet as well. Again, maybe switching that up. Ben Thompson looked really good when he come in. I know Billy Mitchell's on his way back. So, that might be something to think about again. In my opinion, though, again, I feel like this game was tactically wrong. And I think that is 2 points dropped massively. Sheffield Wednesday are a poor team. And if we want to get into the playoffs this season, we've got to be beating teams like that. On that performance, it really don't like it. And on the past few performances, I honestly believe that Gary Rowett has got this team all wrong. But on to the next one. Come on, you Lions.